It's a really compelling matchup and has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's King. Snags it with throw. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down here for this offense. An open space. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here. Back in motion now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. He'll ride the back again here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to pass. It's King. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane on that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Ball handed off. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Using his legs, it's low. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's King. It's a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw. It's King. QB to the tight end for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He makes the grab. That picks up the 1st down. Spotted at the 39.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Crosses the 35. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's King. Gets the ball off Asman's head, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. To bootleg here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. The game is now tied.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Wide open downfield. They stop him, but it's a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Wide open downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Paging George D. Burdell. Paging George D. Burdell.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Lowe. And he's brought down there.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. Can they punch it in here on 2nd and goal? Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now.
Notre Dame 10, Georgia Tech 3.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Yellow Jackets will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. If we get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. Heading left after the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Yellow Jackets will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's King. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against the big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. Coleman the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. What a catch! And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's low. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
It in here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it's good. Right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Scanning the field, it's King. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's low. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's King. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Pass caught. Second down now. He hands it off from the gun. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Paging George D. Burdell. Paging George D. Burdell.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. A nice big chunk play like that, moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
The Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's King. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Yellow Jackets line up with a 1st and goal. The receiver makes the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's King. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And 6 more points to the total.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Price. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Chewing clock with the running game. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Using his legs here to bring him down short of the marker. And now it's going to be 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Notre 23, Georgia Tech 17.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking downfield, it's King. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And now the try for 2. And the back now goes in motion. Looking for a man. And it's incomplete. The try fails, but there is a flag on the field, so hold on a second. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Patterson. They bring him down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
To throw, it's King. With the catch, it's Haynes. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, it was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses like this, and you're just going to have to pick up your head and move on. It's the coach's job to try to get this team ready to play the next time they go out.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.